पथ दर्शाती कुंडलिनी हमें प्यार करे नफरत ना जाने जितनी मांगो करुणा देती हमको पहचाने हमको पहचाने कुंडलिनी हमें प्यार करे नफरत ना जाने जितनी मांगो करुणा देती हमको पहचाने हमको पहचाने हमको पहचाने। बड़ी दूर से आए हैं तेरे शरण में आए हैं हृदय को निर्मल करने तेरे चरणों में आए हैं बड़ी दूर से आए हैं तेरे शरण में आए हैं।
Shwetaji, let's start the meditation by a collective namaskar with full attention. Namaskar Kundalini.
To meditate. and to believe that this Parama Chaitanya is my power and that you have felt my power within you. The more you are away from you, the better you will be. Absolutely, I can't understand the demanding nature of some Sahajogis. They have got their Jagruti, which would never have happened. If Christ wanted, he would have killed all of them and lived very well. But I think he must have been fed up with the stupidity all around. So at this time, we have to understand that such a great incarnation came on this earth. Of course, he couldn't give realization. So imagine the people who were about to crucify him. How could he give realization? Supposing somebody comes with a dagger at me, can I give them realization? It's all right. Nobody listened to them. Nobody thought anything of it. But not you. You people have got your realization. You are born again people. You are great people. Your potential is there. Instead of utilizing that, now what are you doing? How many people are really involved in Sahaja Yoga? Introspect. They have their own business, they have their own this thing. How many are really involved in Sahaja Yoga? She had only 12 disciples, except for one or two. All of them dedicated, without realization, dedicated fully to the work of Christianity, and we spread. Because they had not much idea about the whole thing. The Christians that they had all were just converts, useless people. And I would say that if they did not do any justice to the birth of Christ, one can understand. But what about you people who are born twice, who have got their self-knowledge, who are so equipped with all the powers, who are connected with this all power, what you can call the power of divine love. All your powers can be utilized, can be known. It's like some dynamic machine which has started. Few wheels are moving, but there are so many wheels after wheels, and so much you can do. I cannot blame the Christians who are so stupid. Because after all, they never got their awakening. Only some priest would bring some water, put it on their head, and baptize them, finished. But what about you people? I have lived because of you. Because I wanted to see that you people mature. That's the idea of the mother. There are many who are mature, I would not say. But still many have to be mature. Doesn't mean that you should be able to give big lectures or write books or anything. But within yourself you should mature. Your own personality should flower into the fragrance of love, of divinity. This is what I would say the difference between me and Christ. He said, Baba, I had enough. No more. With these stupid people. Not me. I knew what was the world like. I knew what had happened to this world. Today the world is much worse because all the religions are fighting among themselves, firstly. All the politicians are trying to be very badly corrupt, competing in that corruption. Nobody has sense of truth and honesty. Everybody is involved in the advertisement, newspapers, media, this, that, which is the most corrupting influence today. With all this background, I know by the year 2000, Sahaja will come out in the whole world as something very great. You didn't allow me to complete the sentence. If you people become real Sahajogis, all of you who are attending to me here, even this much group, if it becomes real Sahajogis, it doesn't matter if I cannot meet you personally. It doesn't matter if I cannot go to your places. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Christ's disciples worked with you. He never existed. So it's not important. What is important is that you are the people who are responsible for the emancipation of this world, for the synthesis of this world. So bring peace and joy and happiness to people. Just now when I was coming, people spread the shawls. It reminded me of Christ when he came. They brought palm leaves to wish him and spread their shawls on the ground for him to go. And where does he go? To gallows. He goes to cross. He goes for his death. When you show your love for me, you have to know that you have to love the whole work of Sahaja. It's not some personal relationship with me that is going to work out. All these Western countries, in the influence of Christianity, will go down, you'll see. They are going down already because there's no morality. There's recession, all kinds of problems. Their children are wayward, they are drinking, smoking, doing all kinds of things. Even their influence on us is corrupting us. Antichrist activity. Throughout, if you find, it's nothing but Antichrist activity. Who is the Antichrist? They are describing he is the Antichrist, that fellow is the Antichrist. That's not the thing. There's an Antichrist within us who accepts all these things which are against the purity and love of Christ. So first of all, among yourselves, what is he going? You must teach your children some manners. This girl who was drowned is because you neglected the child. The father, where was he? I don't know. I can't understand how can a child be left like that. It's important to discipline your children as yourself. In the West, if you have a neighbor, you had it. He'll try to find out where you go, what you do. He'll have a binocular to see. And you make any noise, you are finished. But even if you sing, you are finished. In that way, Indians are better. We don't have that noise difficulty. We don't. Indians can live in the noise. Wanted to find out why Indians are so adjustable to noise. They don't mind noise. I found out the reason is that in the West people are under stress and strain. And that's why they can't bear. But in India people don't know what is stress and strain is. Still that has not developed, I don't know how. To that extent. That disease has not come. That might be the reason they are so much frightened of noises. People will come from villages here, they'll sleep on the station, nothing happens. The trains are coming and going, nicely sleeping. Imagine in the West, thank God, in Italy we have neighbors little far away, we have little, but in England, we had to go on changing our ashram from one place to another, run away from here to there, because of great neighbors we had. And one of them had the name Mr. Peace. I don't know who gave him that name. Such contradictions in life. Such horrible contradictions. I don't know. How will they learn how to love their neighbor? But Indians do. Somehow they don't have this problem, not much. Sometimes they have, but not so much. But if there's a music symposium, all the neighbors will join, bring tea, bring this, they'll be enjoying the music. But there the collectivity is so little, I think. I can't understand how can they call themselves Christians. Only they go to church, well dressed. And our mayor told me that for 15 minutes, hardly we can sit. We start looking at the watches. 15 minutes. And after half an hour, we all run out of the jail. And how is it these people are sitting with you for hours together? I said, I must be mesmerizing them. I mean, they are not so collective. Unless until they drink, they cannot be collective. Unless until they get intoxicated, they cannot talk to each other. They are all the time tired. They are supposed to be Christians. They are so tired, you see them in the films or anywhere, they come and say, oh, what has happened? Young people, all the time thinking, which comes from Agya, which comes from anti-Christ activity. Anti-Christ activity. Thinking, what should we do tomorrow, what is to be done and all that. Still, we have to hope that this kind of religion will finish. All such religions must finish. They have to go now. It's too much. You cannot support them. They are so much full of anti-religious temperament that you just can't bear them. It's better to finish Islam, Hinduism, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, all isms one after another. To what religion did Christ belong? I don't know. You belong to one religion, which is a surge, which is the universal religion, which is pure religion, which is born within you. You don't belong to any other religion, because there is no religion in that. So, by the time 2000 years, I hope, all these religions will run away from this earth. all of them fighting for nothing at all, killing each other for nothing at all. They want to fight. They like to fight. Why blame Quran? Why blame Bible? Why blame Christ? Why blame anyone? They want to fight. They are of divisive nature. They want to have separate nations, separate community, separate this. Once you start off separating, you are Antichrist. Absolutely. In Sahaja also, I say, that you are one identity, you are not separate country, separate organization, separate this, doesn't exist in my own idea. Doesn't exist. I never thought of it. We are all children of one father and of one mother. We have no business to think we are separate. Even now I have seen groups are made very easily. How? The groups are made Groups are made. Like I find Maharashtrians sitting together. चकाट्या पिकट बसायचं. गप्पा चालू आहेत. हे असं कसं झालं, ते कसं झालं, शहाणपणा दाखवत बसतात. Then we have group of the North Indians. Indians are quite separatist, I tell you, somehow by temperament. North Indians also have separate ideas. You must come to Indore. Why? Is it not a part of India? They can't come to Delhi. You must come to Kanpur, you must come to Allahabad, you must come to Indore, you must go to every village, every place. Why? You are born today in Delhi, tomorrow will be born in some horrid place. Then, this place is mine. This is my must come to my house, and that's another headache. You must come to my house. Mine, 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 mine. Once you start that, you are finished. You are no more belonging to Christ. No more. This is a very, very common program even today, that now if you see around yourself, must be people from your own country. Just see around yourself. Are you sitting with another people? Who is the other? In Sahaja Yoga, who is the other? We are all one. And this unity we have to learn if we really love me and Christ. All this groupism and all this has to end now among Sahaja Yogis, must end. We are all one identity. We are all one living body. We are all one living organism. We cannot say we are separate. Can this hand separate from the body? Can it exist? Once you start giving it up, you'll be surprised. You will have real enjoyment. But once you have all these ideas about my mind, you can't even enjoy Sahaja Yoga. Cannot enjoy anybody else. My wife, my children, my house, this, that. That awakening has to come with it. I don't belong to this country. Many girls, you see, and boys have written, we'll have Indian marriage. Only the age of the woman is 35 years, only. Now where will I find a husband for her in India? Must be some widower or somebody. Must have an Indian marriage. Can you beat that? Such people, it's impossible to marry them. I give you choice, all right, have a choice. I also have a choice. I can't marry you. That is my choice. You have the freedom to say where you want to marry, all right, marry. But as far as I am concerned, I can't marry you like that. You have to marry wherever there is a good match for you. Many Indian girls have married Indian boys and have suffered a lot. Such a lot you won't believe. पर तो भी हमको हिंदुस्तानी ही चाहिए तो करिए. Not in Sahaja anymore. We have not been able to organize even one marriage of a Hindustani with an Hindustani. Not possible. That's not the desire of the divine. Why don't you find in your own community somewhere same thing? As in India is very particular, very, very particular. Like when my daughter was to be married, they said no, he is not a Srivastava. If he is a Srivastava also, he is not the same Srivastava as you. Even if he is the same Srivastava, this thing is different. I mean, I said no, this is going to. Because I had all my elders living and they were after me. I said whether he's a Srivastava or not Srivastava, I'm going to marry them. Finished. My husband agreed. Same with my grandchildren. If you get Srivastava, well and good. Otherwise, forget it. Maharashtrians also same. Maharashtrians who have become Christians, also the same, you will be amazed. Christians. Now they are saying we are Dalit Christians. Means who were converted from the lower caste into Christianity. Now there's a new caste. Once you have become Christian, what is your caste? You are Christian, not that. They are Dalits and they are higher Christians. They will not marry in the Dalit and Dalit won't marry in the higher. Supposed to be Christians following Christ, going to church regularly, well dressed. Even if they do not have a proper suit, they must wear like English some suit, borrow it and go to church. Because according to Indian Christians, Christ was born in England. Really, you won't believe. Unless and until you wear a suit and a tie, you can't go to the church. Can you imagine anybody going with a dhoti to church? Impossible situation. Even in my time, thank God I didn't marry a Christian, but my own sisters and all were forced to wear veils and not the saris, wear the frocks and the veils. Can you imagine the wedding dress? Indian women can't do without the saris, but they were forced. So many women married the way the English marry. And I was amazed, even the Japanese who are Christians come to Australia and dress up like these English brides and get married.
Sahaja. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Let's sit very comfortably. Let's just breathe in and breathe out peacefully. And while breathing in and breathing out, our attention expands and goes beyond Sahasrara. We become more aligned as collective being, more integrated. We just watch ourselves becoming collective, as if we are in the same meditation room, same physical meditation room, which is the whole cosmos. And while breathing in and breathing out peacefully, we slowly dissolve ourselves into the collective being with a higher level of attention, higher level of awareness. Both hands on the floor. Let's, with full attention, feel the complete presence and the power of Mother Earth and on and of the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Shri Ganesh mantra, Shri Adibhumi Devi mantra, from the heart and collectively. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's feel in both our hands and also on the other connection point of our body with the floor. Let's feel the vibration of Mother Earth, the vibration of Shri Adibhumi Devi, the vibration of the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Let's be aware of the true power of Mother Earth. The more we become aware of the vibration of Mother Earth, the stronger our Kundalini rises. Let's try and surrender all the stress, all the negativities, all the imbalances, in the 3 channels and in the 7 chakras to Mother Earth. Ego, superego, mind, all the impurities, all the possessions, all the darkness inside, all the energy that are against our spiritual ascent and against our Kundalini being strong and powerful and collective. Every energy that is against collective attention, against collective awareness, is surrendered to Mother Earth. All the energies of separations, of groupism inside us, is all these energies are surrendered to Mother Earth. All our conditionings, cultural, family, country, are surrendered to Mother Earth. We become just lighter, because we drop all these conditionings one after the other naturally. We become more relieved. We breathe better. We feel more free. And our attention and consciousness expand. As we become a global personality. Let's truly surrender ego and superego and mind, so that there is no balloon of ego or superego, no mind at all, no thinking process. Let's check our heart, our left heart, and let's open our left heart and allow all the energies that are against love in our heart to just melt in Mother Earth, to just go into Mother Earth, and our heart starts expanding more and more. And we become the heart. We become completely the heart. The heart takes all the place in our being. We become like a sun made of millions of sun in one. We become the spirit completely. Every single fiber of our being is the spirit. Shining, expanding as the Virat, as the global cosmic body of the divine. Now left hand on the lap, Shri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's further surrender superego, all conditionings, all attacks on the left side, all sicknesses, all depression, all the sadness, all the negative emotions. We just surrender everything. We surrender from the heart. Now let's put the right hand on the lap, left hand over the shoulder. All attention above Sahasrara. And let's watch ego, all the remaining of ego and mind and right side being dissolved in the ether, in the element air. Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana. Om Vameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now both hand on the lap. Let's watch the central channel. Full attention above Sahasrara. Let's be open and aware of how open the central channel is, how wide and how powerful the channel of our evolution is. Let's allow Mother Kundalini to rise powerfully inside us. Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's truly surrender and feel in our hands, in our sahasrara, in our whole being, the Kundalini rising, the vibration pouring. Attention is beyond Sahasrara, beyond the superior chakras, completely united with Adishakti and Sadashiva in Sahasrara, at the highest level above Sahasrara. Let's just surrender completely and allow our mother to take over. Let's put all our attention on Agya and say Shri Jesus Mary mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Keep attention above Sahasrara, and at the same time, our attention is on Agya. Let's collectively try to express and manifest the power of Agya, which is the forgiveness, true forgiveness. Let's open our awareness to the power of the Lord Jesus Christ. And let's allow forgiveness, energy to express within us, to forgive ourselves, to forgive others, just to manifest this forgiveness energy. Let's collectively, before finishing the meditation, let's do abandon for the whole world, abandon of love, so that the whole world becomes filled with love for one another. All humanity start behaving through heart, using the good qualities of the heart. That this abandon of love removes all the separations and just unites humanity as one being, one divine being. Let's also do abandon for all the yogis of the world, so that all the yogis come as one collective enlightened body and being, one collective powerful conscious being, acting through the Sahaja techniques and powers in order to improve, to ascend higher collectively, and to impact humanity positively, to make more yogis, and to express the pure love, pure collectivity, pure Sahaj way of life. Let's do a Namaskar Kundalini. And in our heart, we thank all the deities that have assisted us today and our mother. Namaskar Kundalini.